Hello everybody, my name is Solo. Welcome back to Spongebob TV, and yes, we have information about the new Bemmy, and we're gonna talk about it. So let's just put this picture up on screen. So this is what you are gonna be presented with when it comes to the Bemmy Buddy, aka the new kind of Patrick Agent Star-ish stuff. Now the thing is the way that this reads, which somebody pointed out this to me in the comments, is it sounds like it's gonna be a PvP like unit because of the way that this reads, right? Unless they just label like you playing story mode or something as matches, but it says Benny wants to be your friend, but he doesn't hand out his friendship. You have to earn it. How to play: earn power from friendship from completing quests or playing matches. That's the terminology that we're pretty sure is PvP, because it would just literally level like get the friendship up by completing quests and playing like story or something like that. However, also says playing matches. Now I am gonna re-watch a bit of the video because I took this screenshot from the video, and they don't really they don't really explain what a match is, so give me 1 second to just double check. Okay, after listening to this, throw the whole PvP thing out the window, because he does say you can just earn it by playing story raids and challenges. So I think what it means by matches is it means matches of like the like doing story mode or challenges or anything like that. So I think that's what they're trying to, like, he's trying to get at, is the matches are just a normal like playthrough of something. Like a match in particular is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go play a match for Nightmare Mermalayer, right? That's what I think they're trying to get at here. Anyway, so yeah, earn the power of friendship by completing quests or playing matches to level up. Bemmy Buddy, right? Become best friends. Reach milestones to unlock the Bemmy Buddy unit or an exclusive variant and keep it forever. So this is where I start to get skeptical, and the reason why I say I'm skeptical is because, so the base one's probably going to be the easiest to get, right? However, how is that bar at the bottom going to work? Because if it works like in sections, kind of like how the Agent Patrick did, then we'll be fine. You know, it's going to be like 130 or so mod to get him to level 1, and then more to get him to level 2, 3, 4, you know, and getting him all the way to the last one does something that I'm actually shocked that they even did, which is offering a unit for free that is Shiny Wumbo, Neptune's Crown, and 5-starred. Like, that actually baffles me. Again, we're in this constant cycle of they come out with a extremely pay-to-win updates, and then they come back and say, hey guys, here's this unit for free that has Shiny Wumbo and Neptune's Crown and is 5 stars. Like, I don't know, it's weird. It's very weird. It's a constant back and forth. Now, we do have other preview images that they've sent us. There's canned bread. I'm still pissed about the whole unit XP stuff, and I'll explain why. Because actually, I can explain without even pulling up the image. Canned bread only gives about 5,000 XP. Now you think about that and you're like, oh yeah, pretty patties, you know, in regular terms, pretty patties only give a certain amount, right? Like if you go in here, pretty patties only give, you know, 2,500. Yeah, here's the problem. Here, I'll claim my free stuff, but yeah, here's the problem. So this is the Krusty Krab pizzas have been in the game for a while now, yeah, they do 350,000 unit XP for one pizza. And we're barely getting 5,000. Somebody's gonna say, oh, but it's a time saver. No, it's not. When your secrets level up maybe once every like 50 to 60 matches, you're kind of just stuck in an endless loop. So yeah. But we did get another thing that looks like it's going to be the logo, so it's probably going to be a new unit as well. So we're at 2 new units, and of course in typical fashion of, well, the Krusty Crew, we didn't even get a second video like they promised. They're sitting there talking about the Bemmy, and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a second video for you guys, and yeah, we never got it. Surprise, like, this happens every time. Zach always says, hey guys, there's gonna be a second video, and then the second video never comes. Here's the other image that they shared in the Discord. This is, of course, Barnacle Man, which is during, so this is the other half of the, if I had to guess, this is the other half of the League of Evil episode. Because we got the, like, we got the Quickster, we got Miss Appear, we got, you know, Captain Magma, we got the Elastic Waistband. We're probably gonna get Barnacle Man, and maybe if we're lucky we'll get like Dirty Bubble. Like, I feel like those will be the other two that fill in the 3 character slot that they seem to have now. As far as what else they're bringing with the update, I have no clue. I think we might be getting some of the stuff we were supposed to get. Like, for example, the new food was probably an item we were supposed to get with the last update. We might be getting infinite difficulties. I'm not sure on that yet. There's some other stuff that they could possibly throw in. But as far as we know, all we know is that the Bemmy Buddy quest is coming. Again, I'll have to give you guys kind of like my thoughts on it and everything. But as you guys know, we're going to go to our spreadsheet and we're going to predict update, I believe 23 is where we're at now. So yeah, we're going to predict at where it's going to be like landing on our pay to win sheet. So yeah, let's go do that. Alright, so if you guys are not aware, this is our pay to win sheet. This is a sheet that I pulled out many a times, and there I don't know why I didn't yeah, this is where my infamous 1 out of 5 score is at from last update, after they completely made it pay to win. And then some people in my comment section were still upset at me because they thought it was an amazing update, even though they literally had to nerf the difficulty like the day it came out. So we're gonna name this 23 pre pay to win. Honestly, just based on my gut feeling, I'm gonna put this at a 2 out of 5 for now. Because again, after having 2 updates, like one that didn't have pay to win and then another that had egregious pay to win, I think they're gonna fluctuate back down here. Fun. That very well depends on what else gets added. Because again, fun was at low last update because they literally made a new mode people couldn't do. Again, units, since they're not really talking about it, I'm also going to do 2 out of 5. Because the only one they've talked about so far, which is weird because I actually predicted 2 out of 5 last time and got it right. But yeah, they've only shown 2 units, Barnacle Man and Bemmy Buddy, so we don't know if there's any other units coming. For the first time, I think I'm gonna predict bloat, which is just random BS kind of thrown in. I'm gonna actually put this at like a 2 out of 5, because I feel like they'll throw something random in that they'll want like people to care about, right? As far as the final score, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5, even though I did put mostly 2s. But that's because our pay to win score is not only 2 out of 5. So we'll have to see how that score ends up by the end of it, to be quite honest with you. Bunch of other notes is they haven't really teased anything else, even though that they literally said, and this is what hurts about Spongebob TD and Wonderworks Studios, who have apparently been in trouble in the past for doing the stuff that they're doing currently, is that Wonderworks is notorious for saying that their updates are huge, and then like it'll be like maybe a new feature or something like that. And yeah, so we have very much evidence that this update might not be the biggest feature ever. Now I will say, and I will give them props for this. Number one, they put voice acting into the game. Is it the greatest? No, it's Bemmy Blocks. Let's be honest, I don't think it's the greatest thing ever when it comes to voice acting, but it is still pretty cool that not only does the quest have voice acting, but also the actual character of Bemmy Buddy has voice acting. So that's pretty cool. Number two, this is entirely free to play, and you can't just sit there and gauge it, like hit the Robux button and immediately break like progression. Like you're always gonna have like different progression just because people have 5 times speed, but I'm talking more or less as long as there's no insta skip button, I'll be fine. But again, we'll have to wait and see what they do tomorrow. But with that being said, my prediction is currently 3 out of 5, just because it's the update coming back from a really not great update. So yeah, anyway, with that being said, if you guys liked the video, as always, hit the like button, comment down below what you guys think your rating for this update will be, and as always, I hope you guys have a good day, stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys next one. Bye bye.